that the steel is the next focus that we need to go for when it comes to low carbon decarbonization efforts. And we are looking forward for. And another important point I'll point out very quickly: all these calls are in PPP mode, public-private partnership. As a funder, I'm very happy to share with you that 30% is coming from the relevant industry, which is the relevant industry partner in this particular project, and the 70% or less is coming from the government, which is DST in this case. So there is a sense of partnership, there is a sense of ownership by the industry, and I'm very happy to say that we have got tremendous excitement and response from the relevant industries in all these three sectors: power, steel and cement.
Everything today is digital. So how do we track what is our emissions, what is our water footprint or waste footprint? What are the ways we can actually bring about connected vehicles and also track our scope 3 emissions?
So with all our interventions over the years, we are able to make it our factory, all the three factories as zero waste to landfill factories with a diversion rate of more than 99.7%. Yeah, over to City.
So while we all spoke about what we are doing with respect to RE, water or waste management, what are the key pillars for us in environment? Which is biodiversity. Hosur and in TVS Motor, we really take care of biodiversity.
Today, Honda recently completed 75 years in business. That reflects our commitment for long-standing sustainability and future generation. Honda is completely devoted for the blue skies, not only for the present generation, also for the future generation. We have taken many initiatives to reduce the waste also in the field of digitizations. We have many CSR and environmental outreach programs which we are doing in nearby societies, and with this we have recognized in many benchmarking level.
We strongly believe quality, sustainability and excellence cannot be separated. They are intertwined. So, and this has to be facilitated further by technology. I can't have quality separate, sustainability separate and business excellence separate entity. Sanskrit quote which states interaction between various elements. It goes as Prithvi Santaranata Santuna Punya Punyena Natah Punyet Adhyushta Punya Prithvi Punyate Santuna. So may earth be protected by my good deeds. May our good deeds be protected by pure water. May pure water be protected by my good deeds, and may our good deeds be protected by pure earth. So it is all dependent interactions in which we are living. And I am thankful for the chair and IOD for giving this opportunity to Kirloskar brothers.
So we have got the goals which has been set for across all the areas. So example of climate change, we have got the goal set we are signed up for SBTi. We are not yet signed up for net zero, but then in this year we'll be signing up for net zero as well. So our scope 1 to our target to have 38% reduction by 2030. We are already 23% by last year. Scope 3 also we have got a target of 61% by 2034, which has been taken last year only. Renewable energy we want to be 35% by 2030, and right now we are at 19%. Water recycling, we want to have 50% recycling of the water as compared to the fresh water, so that we want to reduce our water intake. The water reduction, we want to have 10% reduction of the overall water consumption, which is the baseline is 2021. Then water positive, we are already 400% water positive, and we want to continue with that, and we'll also improve upon that area as well. Zero waste.
Why are we here? This is a basic question we ask ourselves. The climate crisis and sustainability challenges are urgent. We are talking climate change, not just data, but daily life actions. That's what we are. I'm talking on practical things now. And how your hands and your feet literally have something to do with this climate change. And in this, role of higher education institutions in driving a change. How higher education institutions can start this change and also spread across the state, country, and the world.
We are committed to make cleaner products for the Indian Railways also. In fact, the metros which are used today for urban mobility also regenerate electricity. These are called regenerative systems, and they send back almost 20 to 30% of the energy into which, as a central public sector and enterprise, we are taking, and we are committed that we will be completely focused to our research and development for future, which will be innovative as well as meet the sustainability parameters, so that we can leave a higher handprint and reduce our footprint. Thank you very much.
I represent a company, Distillery. We are a leading bottled water company in the country. We have been for the last 54 years, and we have given a special name for our sustainable initiative projects. That's a Distillery Greener Promise. So Distillery, the name, when we talk about packaged drinking water, the synonymous comes to Distillery. So we are proud of that, and we are one of the most trusted brand in the country. We have challenges in sustainability with respect to two things. One is water, and other one is the packaging. The product and other packaging metal which we are using for our packing of our product. So is mineral water just a convenience? So why do you want mineral water? Reason is only 47% of the urban households are having a pipe connection. 256 districts have a crisis with respect to the water, and 50% of the waters are contaminated. So this is little alarming for us, because we need to know why we need to go for a processed or filtered water, like
Transformative technology and innovation for sustainable infrastructure. This is the theme we are in this panel, and we are in consulting in business, and we are going to give you some examples how we have done something which is really thought-provoking and is really make a lot of difference the way we think about very big civil infrastructure.
Environmental management and the climate change in higher education. As we know that the policies are changing in the country for education is concerned. I thank the organizers for inviting me to give the floor to share for the science and the education. So in my opinion, we are doing a science from last many decades. So that science has to convert into the education system. How our young brains are thinking on the education, how to inculcate this environment into the young brains in the university system and the colleges and the school education. Of course, the environmental studies is one of the compulsory paper which is the order of the Supreme Court to introduce in the higher education system. So that we are making the compulsory paper to study for the students in the undergraduate degree program. And apart from that, we are going to introduce some kind of a skills related to the environment and the climate change. Integrating environmental management and climate change into higher education is crucial for preparing future leaders and professionals to address processing environmental challenges. This integration should involve curriculum reform, interdisciplinary approach, and community engagement to foster the sense of responsibility and action. Environmental education and awareness programs play a crucial role in fostering sense of responsibility towards nature and sustainable among students and the community. The programs empowers individuals with the knowledge and skills they need to take meaningful action and preserving the environment.
So looking at the cultural aspects, there are 6 things that I came across, so I just thought I should share them with you. So from a cultural standpoint, compliance to commitment makes a whole lot of difference to perceive sustainability as a shared responsibility rather than just a drudgery. From siloed thinking to systems thinking, collaboration and interdependence become the hallmark for growth. From short-term gains to long-term impact, where it enables stewardship, legacy, and future generations become the pillar. From hierarchy to empowerment, trust, inclusion, and ownership,
for successful transition and sustenance. This is at the cultural level. At the mindset level, also it's important to observe what could happen. It could mean growth over stability. That means innovation at all levels, openness to new solutions, and openness to new models. Service over self-interest. That's promoting equity and justice, ensuring energy access for all. Transparency, trust and accountability, engaging stakeholders early and openly. And purpose over process, sustainability, decisions aligned to long-term vision. So in closing, let me remind you that infrastructure is just not steel and concrete. It is about people, purpose, and possibilities. It's about building the foundations for the better world. Change management with strong value propositions and a driven approach is a bridge that connects our aspirations to our achievements. It is the discipline that will enable us to build infrastructure, physical, institutional, and cultural ones needed to promote clean energy productions. So let us seize this moment. Let us lead with courage, collaborate with conviction, and build a legacy of sustainability for the generations to come. Thank you.
My subject is basically the building infrastructure to promote clean energy adoption. Just now my colleague has already taken that. I'll be just adding few words and adding my company's valuable examples in those factors basically. But I'll be going parallel what he has been already covered on that. The global consumption of energy and resources is growing rapidly at an average annual rate of 2.2%. When you see the global energy requirement, when you say 85% is presently used as a fossil fuel and many other things, and only 15% is clean energy. So we have an opportunity of 85% to become 100% as a clean energy lab. So when the years were taken the past year to this year, it is almost we are increasing the energy demand by 2.2%. That's what I mean.
Value propositions. Yes, all of us want clean energy. All of us are willing to participate in doing it. But the question is, the difficult question is, are we willing to pay the price? I don't think we should put that question first and then answer everything else. Then we will get a perspective in view. And then we will come to know as to why certain things are happening and why certain things are not happening. For example, in relation to coal. Everybody thinks that coal means bad energy. What happens if you have green coal? Can you have green coal? This country is endowed with coal. Europe doesn't have coal. They have exhausted it. We have to use our energy. Can we talk about green coal? Can we talk about what I would call methane extraction in a very scientific way, for which a whole lot of studies are going on, and for energies? So once we make green coal, then where is the carbon tax on it? So a certain amount of prejudice gets created when we see coal. But it is possible for researchers to come, research is already happening on this arena, to make this possible so that India uses its resources and still makes it green. And that's all for me. I could go on and on in a whole lot of examples, but I will stop with this to set you thinking on these aspects which do not necessarily have very simple solutions, and the trade-off doesn't happen so quickly, and it has, as they say, it has its costs. But can we make a soft landing is the issue, and I will leave this with this thought, with this sobering thought. I'll conclude my intervention in this discussion today.
If you have any questions.
It is my great privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to this very special evening. The famed Golden Peacock Awards presentation ceremony, which is being held as part of the 26th International Conference on Environment Management and Climate Change, right here in the vibrant garden city of Bengaluru. Today is not just an award ceremony, it is a celebration of vision, responsibility, innovation, and leadership. IOD's each convention hosting city has a story. Each convention is a celebration, and each single convention promises new experiences, new discoveries, new memories to last a lifetime. So with so much to do, it is probably pretty obvious now why we keep coming back to Bengaluru every year. At the outset, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Honorable Sri S.D. Kumar Swamy, for graciously accepting our invitation, for being with us today this evening. Sir, your presence adds immense value and stature to this evening and to our collective mission of driving industrial excellence while safeguarding environmental integrity. The Golden Peacock Awards, it was established in 1991, and IOD was established in 1990. So within the same financial year, the Golden Peacock Awards were instituted, and today they have become synonymous with excellence. They are not just accolades, they are commitments to higher standards, benchmarks for performance, and beacons of responsible leadership. As we gather here, we are at a crucial juncture in history. Today, the whole world is witnessing unparalleled shifts, from geopolitics to climate disruptions, technology-led transformation, and rising stakeholder expectations. And in this fast-changing world, the role of boardroom has never been so critical what we are facing today. So boards must not only deliver value, they must champion sustainability, embrace innovation, and lead with purpose. This is our message. Through Golden Peacock Awards, we recognize and honor those who are not waiting for the future, rather they are shaping it. So these awards going to be presented today later in this evening, for environment management, for occupational health and safety, energy efficiency, and eco-innovation. They are a testament to the pioneering work across sectors to build a cleaner, safer, and more sustainable tomorrow. Today, the Golden Peacock Award Secretariat receives roughly 1,000 applications in a year and across the globe, and they undergo rigorous evaluation process under the Golden Peacock Excellence Model. And out of this, only few emerge successful. For example, in this cycle, the Bengaluru cycle, the award secretariat received 573 responses. 273 organizations were shortlisted, and just only over 30 are the winners. And those are being felicitated this evening. So the winners who lead not just with profit, but with principle, people, and planet in mind. So let us honor the trailblazers, those who dare lead differently and inspired action that goes beyond business as usual. Today we are driving this mission under the patronage of Honorable Justice M.N. Venkatacharya. He is former Chief Justice of India. He has been one of our longest serving chairman, IOD National Advisory Council chairman for almost 25 years. And currently, he is the chairman emeritus of IOD. His support, his guidance over the years have been immense, and it will remain in our heart, in our history. I would also like to acknowledge the contribution of our jury members, led by Honorable Justice U. Lalit, the former Chief Justice of India, who chaired this year's Golden Peacock Award jury, and other esteemed jury members include Honorable Justice Rituraj Avasthi, who was the Chief Justice of Karnataka High Court, and currently he is Honorable the Judicial Member for Local of India and other juristic members.
Honorable Chief Guest for the session, Honorable Union Cabinet Minister for Heavy Industries and Steel, Sri H.D. Kumaraswamy, Honorable Director General of IOD, Dr. Ashok Kapoor, CEO of IOD, Mr. Manoj Raut, COO, Mr. J.G. Matthew, other very committed colleagues of IOD, distinguished members of the audience, ladies and gentlemen. It is my proud privilege to introduce and welcome one of the most seasoned and senior politician of the country, Honorable H.D. Kumaraswamy ji, who has in India and his home state of Karnataka has endeared himself to everyone with his distinguished work as Chief Minister of Karnataka twice and now as a Central Cabinet Minister of two very significant ministries. His achievements in Karnataka and in his constituency, Kanakapura, I hope sir I am pronouncing it correctly, are still remembered here with lots of admiration and fondness. As Minister of Heavy Industries, which includes the electric mobility, electric vehicles, which is a very important component, and also for steel, Honorable Minister is destined to shape the future of the country. And I tell you why. With a huge emphasis on the infrastructure development, the present growth role, the importance of the steel in sector is going to be very, very important. With huge competition from infrastructure development emphasis, the present growth rate of 13-15% probably may not be sufficient. So there is a huge challenge over there. As Minister of Heavy Industry again, he is aware of the issues, problems, aspirations of this sector and also the challenges that these sectors pose for environmental management and climate change, which is the subject matter of our country here. Since we cannot wish away, ladies and gentlemen, you are aware, we can't wish away the development and growth, and therefore the real essence of environmental management is to find mitigation and adoption strategies to reduce the carbon footprint, as also adopt new technologies involving innovative and efficient use of resources and carbon capture. It is definitely our good fortune to have him today for this event as chief guest. It would really be worthwhile to listen to his words of wisdom in a few minutes and his insight into this sector. I would also like to apprise the audience of a little known fact of his personality, that he has been an avid filmmaker, which shows his deep interest in creative and cultural pursuits. Friends, most of you here in the audience are also aware that our chief guest is the worthy son of a worthy father, our ex-Prime Minister of India, Sri H.D. Govt ji.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Sri H.D. Kumaraswamy, Honorable Union Cabinet Minister of Heavy Industries and Steel, Govt of India.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to address this distinguished gathering at the 26th International Conference on Environment, Management and Climate Change. This platform serves as a vital confluence of industrial progress and environmental preservation, fostering a balance that is critical for our nation's sustainable future. Hosting this conference in Bengaluru, India's Silicon Valley, it's particularly symbolic, amplifying how technology and sustainability can go hand in hand. India is among the fastest growing economies in the world,
To all the industry leaders present here today, I urge you to integrate sustainability into every aspect of your operations. Invest in research and development for cleaner production methods and collaborate closely with the government to scale up green solutions that are both impactful and inclusive. The Golden Peacock Awards, instituted by the Institute of Directors, have played a pivotal role in raising the bar for corporate accountability. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to this year's winners. The Government of India is fully committed to supporting the green transition through policy incentives, financing mechanisms, and infrastructure development. However, meaningful and lasting change will only be realized when every stakeholder, from large corporations to MSMEs, embraces sustainability as a shared mission and moral imperative. I wish you all a productive and impactful conference. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen. really loud as we freeze this moment. Honorable Union Cabinet Minister, and making this evening incredibly special.
It is my pleasure and privilege to present the vote of thanks. We had an excellent first day at the International Conference on Environment Management and Climate Change. I thank the Honorable Minister, Shri Kumaraswamy Avare, for gracing the function and presenting the Golden Peacock Awards to the winners. Sir, your inspiring address, in which you have emphasized the importance of research and development spending and also the focus on sustainability, has shown the pathway to the corporate world for addressing the challenge of climate change today.